I'm okay with showing the face of this baby because this baby is actually on Google. You just do a reverse search and it pops up and it's public. And she says, "My sweet Aurora." Okay.
Oh my God.
And so she uses this picture, which leads us to doing a reverse Google search. That's the picture right there, and it'll lead us to this over here.
Oh yeah, Keisha that on her. I can
Do we know? Is it like? Are we for sure this is her Lemonade account? Because people think it's not.
Somebody said it's not.
Yeah, but I don't see any proof that it's not.
Yeah, everything's tied to her.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard just got caught in another lie, one that completely destroys the narrative she's been spinning. This isn't speculation. This is real-time exposure of deception at its peak. She claimed to have a baby. She posted a picture, but the truth, the baby in her photo wasn't hers. It was pulled straight from Google, a staged attempt to mislead the public. And when the internet did what it does best, the truth surfaced fast. During a live discussion on Sarah Mobidex's YouTube channel, panelists and creators broke it all down. A single careless slip-up from Gypsy's own circle confirmed what many suspected. This wasn't an innocent mistake. It was a calculated lie that backfired. So let's get straight to the point. How Gypsy got caught, why this deception matters, and what it means for her already crumbling credibility. Gypsy has been pushing her image hard on social media. From TikTok to Instagram, she's making sure she stays relevant. Every post, every comment, every move is calculated to keep eyes on her. But the latest stunt, it crossed the line and sent the internet into a frenzy. She shared a photo of a baby, calling it her sweet Aurora. A touching motherly moment, right? Except there was just one problem. The baby wasn't hers. The image wasn't from her personal collection. It wasn't even a borrowed family picture. It was a stock image, publicly available on the internet. And it didn't take long for people to figure it out. People didn't just speculate, they had proof. The moment the image hit social media, internet sleuthers ran a reverse image search. Within seconds, they found the original photo, a baby that belonged to someone else entirely. And yet, Gypsy presented it as her own child. An act so careless and brazen that even some of her staunchest defenders struggled to justify it. A simple reverse image search exposed the truth in seconds. The baby had a real mother, real identity, and Gypsy had no connection to either. Yet, she deliberately passed it off as her own.
Baby. I'm okay with showing the face of this baby because this baby is actually on Google. You just do a reverse search and it pops up and it's public. And she says, "My sweet Aurora." Okay.
Oh my God.
And so she uses this picture, which leads us to doing a reverse Google search. That's the picture right there, and it'll lead us to this over here.
Oh yeah, Keisha that on her. I can
Do we know? Is it like? Are we for sure this is her Lemonade account? Because people think it's not. But
somebody said it's not.
Yeah, but I don't see any proof that it's not.
Yeah, everything's tied to her. I don't know. And of course, this says the truth. That sure isn't the baby you sent your nanny, and so on and so forth. I think this is all public in the comments over here. People are confused of this post, and then somebody put here, this is where they got the information from. Right here. "That's not your baby, and I hope the real mother of this child has you arrested."
This is her photo.
Again, the baby is Google.
Google baby.
Yeah.
A Google baby.
And I thought it was Mariah Carey, but it says Mariah or something like that.
This wasn't just misleading. It was manipulative. It was an intentional act of deception designed to mislead her followers, stir engagement, and keep control over her public narrative. And when the truth came out, it wasn't just a mistake, it was a scandal. The internet erupted. People called her out, screenshots were shared, discussions exploded across multiple platforms, and even longtime supporters began to question her integrity. And just when things couldn't get worse, someone from Gypsy's own circle let something slip. A leaked photo of her real baby surfaced, completely different from the one she had posted. This wasn't just an oversight. It was undeniable proof that she had been intentionally misleading everyone, fabricating a reality that didn't exist. So why did she do it? What was the goal? Damage control? Attention? A desperate attempt to stay in the headlines? Whatever the reason, one thing is clear. She got caught. And now the conversation has shifted. It's no longer about her new life. It's about her pattern of deception. If she could lie about something as significant as her own child, what else has she been dishonest about? The cracks in her carefully curated image are widening. And this time, there is no escaping the truth. Now here's where things take a turn, because if Gypsy had just stayed quiet and deleted the post, maybe, just maybe, she could have done damage control. She could have pivoted, played it off, even thrown out some vague excuse to keep the people on her side. But instead, the situation spiraled and fast. Why? Because her circle, her little online crew, they are not exactly the most careful group of people. They speak before they think, and most importantly, they don't know how to keep secrets, and that's where Bree comes in. Bree, who's supposed to be one of Gypsy's closest friends and defenders, did something wild. She wasn't just careless, she outright confirmed on a public livestream that another baby photo, that one that had been linked, was actually Gypsy's real baby.
That's what he's doing tonight. That low life. Oh, no. That's the baby. Like,
I don't mean to like pry or anything, but is
literally Gypsy's baby, not the one that the face is showing, but the other one. The fact that even like I cannot even
see. Okay, so Pink Sands or whoever that is sounds familiar. You know, she's kind of being. You know, she puts Bree in this trap that she falls for every single time. This is Bree. Bree falls for every single trap. That's why you can never trust Bree with information. She screws up every single time. She remember that whole thing when she got caught on camera on the live stream where she told Gypsy to lie to her parole officer.
Yeah.
I mean, she does this over and over. And
wait a minute. So she's saying
she's confirming that it is the real baby.
She's admitting that baby is fake, basically.
The other one is, but the other one that's on the left side of the thumbnail that's redacted is the real one.
I gotcha.
Which is being circulated not only to me, but every other creator out there. It's just nobody. There's gonna be someone out there that's just gonna put it out because, you know, they might be anonymous and, you know, we don't support that. You know, I would hate for them to put that baby out there, but there's gonna be someone tomorrow, guarantee you, on TikTok or any other social media platform and say, oh, it's the real baby. Confirm my stupid ass best friend, Gypsy Rose best friend, dumbass Bree over here. Thank you, Bree, you idiot.
Now, let's sit with that for a second. Gypsy's over here crafting an illusion, posting a random Google baby, hoping that people would fall for it. But in the background, a real private baby photo was floating around, one that was never supposed to see the light of day. And Bree, she didn't hesitate. She just blurted it out. No second thoughts, no damage control, just a forlorn, unintentional confession that shattered the illusion Gypsy had so carefully constructed. Literally Gypsy's baby, not the one that's showing the face, but the other one. The fact that he even, how did he get a picture of the baby? This moment right here, this is where everything unraveled. Because up until that point, there was a possible deniability. Gypsy could have played dumb. She could have brushed off the Google baby post as a joke or a mistake. But now her own friend had just confirmed that there was a real baby, that the linked photo was legitimate, and that Gypsy had been actively trying to keep it hidden. So there it is. That's how we know. Bree confirmed it not through speculation, not through hints, but with a direct, undeniable statement. And once it's out there, there's no taking it back. The damage was done. Gypsy's web of deception was unraveling in real time, and for the first time in a long time, she wasn't the one in control of the narrative. So let's talk about this leaked baby photo. Now obviously, out of respect, we are not showing the baby's face. Unlike Gypsy, we actually respect privacy. But what can we say is that in this photo, you can clearly see Ken, Gypsy's husband, holding the baby. He looks comfortable, yet there is a stiffness to the way he's cradling the infant, almost like he knows this moment might become public scrutiny. And Gypsy's hand is visible too, positioned just so as if she wants the audience to see her involvement but not too clearly.
Please, you can't see that. Yeah, you can't see the baby at all.
Yeah, I have this photo here. I mean, so you see right here the hand. Let me get in a little bit closer. And this part, you can see a little bit clearer that's Ken's face. And
oh, yeah.
But I'm going to go in a little
bit
bit
tighter.
Well,
just confirmed by Bree, so.
Exactly.
Thank you, says Bree, for confirming this is real. Because it does look like Gypsy's hand here. You can tell right off the bat.
Touching it, yeah.
And again, you can't see the baby because I did this. All right, but you see the hair. That's just not Ken's hair. But right here, you can see actually the right eye of Ken. If it didn't have the green border, because I have that. And I'm thinking about showing it. Because why should we redact Ken? What's the point? We know what Ken looks like. As long as we redact the baby's face, and that's pretty much what it is, I think we're good to go. So yeah, this is the photo that people are like, show it. Well, it's on the thumbnail, and so knock yourselves out there.
And if it hadn't been for Brie, nobody would have been any the wiser. They wouldn't have known either way. So you can thank Brie for that.
Yeah, I still wasn't for sure when I went live. I didn't know if it was really the baby.
This isn't some staged Google image. This isn't an AI-generated photo. This is real. This is their baby. And yet, Gypsy was out there pretending like it didn't exist, using a random Google baby instead. Why? What's the point? What's she trying to do here? Was this an attempt to mislead her audience? To buy time? Or to test the waters on how much she could control the conversation? If this was meant to be a diversion, it backfired spectacularly. Well, the truth is, Gypsy thrives on secrecy. She loves keeping people guessing. 1 minute she's giving interviews saying she's a changed woman. The next, she's dropping breadcrumbs of deception, playing off a long game where only she knows the rules. She dangles just enough information to make people speculate, but never enough to let them confirm anything concrete. And now, the internet's catching up, dissecting every move she makes, analyzing every contradiction, and realizing that when it comes to Gypsy, the truth is rarely what it seems.
Who knows? Maybe it's not even her baby, to be honest with you. Maybe it's a fake, like people are saying in the chat. They don't even believe it. They say, how could this be Gypsy's baby? When I looked at this photograph, I saw Ryan Anderson's face.
Right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, or but
that
Ryan
again.
was like Dee Dee, so maybe it's because Ryan and Dee Dee look similar, so maybe it's Dee Dee showing up. I don't know.
I heard Dee Dee look like this. I don't know for a fact. I can't speak on that, to be honest with you. And I can't speak for Starlight's reaction to, because she's another person that was sent this. A lot of creators were sent this, actually.
Here's the thing. Gypsy's lying isn't new. It's not just about this baby situation. It's a pattern. She lies about the small things. She lies about the big things. She lies about the things that don't even require lying, just to test how much control she still has. And the worst part, she's good at it, because for years she's had to be. She grew up in an environment where deception was survival, where convincing people of an alternate reality meant the difference between comfort and catastrophe. It was a skill that was refined over time, a strategy perfected through years of manipulation. But now it's not about survival. It's about control. It's about wielding her influence in a way that keeps people guessing, keeps them talking, keeps them fixated on the version of events that she wants them to see. She crafts a story, layers it with half-truths, and delivers it in a way that seems believable enough to buy her time, to keep her name trending, to keep her presence felt. And this baby lie, it's just another piece in the puzzle, another calculated move to see just how far she can stretch the truth before people start questioning everything she says. She's controlling the narrative, keeping people hooked, making them question everything. She wants the attention, but on her terms. She carefully constructs a reality where she decides what gets out and when, ensuring that even the most absurd stories keep people engaged, keep them debating, keep them obsessing. Whether it's faking a baby, crafting a misleading social media post, or staying silent when speculation runs rampant, every move she makes is intentional. It's about steering the conversation in a way that benefits her. And she's willing to blur the lines between truth and fiction to keep it that way, knowing that as long as she remains in the headlines, she's exactly where she wants to be. Whether it's calculated posts, ambiguous statements, or outright deception, every move she makes is designed to ensure that she remains at the center of the conversation, no matter what the cost. So what happens next? Well, Gypsy's going to have to deal with the fact that she got caught again. People are waking up to the games. They're seeing the inconsistencies. They're questioning everything she says now. And Brie, she just made it 10 times worse. Instead of damage control, Gypsy is facing mounting skepticism, and now, more than ever, people are revisiting her past with fresh eyes. It's not just about this one lie, it's about a lifetime of them, and the cracks in her story are becoming more apparent by the day. Because now, not only do people know Gypsy lied about the Google baby, but they also know she was actively trying to hide the real one. This isn't just about one moment of deception. It's part of a calculated effort to maintain control. When someone spends more time crafting distractions than simply telling the truth, it raises bigger questions. What else has she manipulated? How many other falsehoods have slipped past unnoticed? And most importantly, what does this reveal about how far she's willing to go to control her own image? So if you ever find yourself asking, why does Gypsy Rose keep lying? The answer is simple, because she always has. And because as long as people keep falling for it, she'll never stop. For Gypsy, deception isn't just a strategy, it's a second nature. It's how she's navigated the world for so long, and unless people start holding her accountable, this cycle of manipulation will only continue. So what do you guys think? Was this just a careless mistake? Or was it part of a bigger pattern? Is Gypsy just struggling with adjusting to life? Or is this a calculated move? Every time we think we've seen the full picture, another twist emerges. So let me know your thoughts. And as always, stay tuned because this story, it's far from over. And something tells me it won't be long before another layer unravels.